Hi Soul Fam, welcome back to this channel where we do tarot card readings every single Monday and Reiki charged guided meditations every single Thursday. If we haven't met before, I'm Frances, founder and lead practitioner at Four Noble and creator of the Four Noble Tarot deck. I'm so excited to be here with you today, and let's just dive straight into our tarot card reading for the week. Okay, let's do it. I apologize if it's a little dark. We got moody weather in California today, so doing the best with what we have. All right, here we go. Working in the light and the highest for everyone here's greatest good and deepest understanding at this time. Ooh, keeping my energy on, cleansed and protected, and everyone watching as well. Welcoming in my spiritual team. And everyone here's spiritual team. Good. All right. What do we need to know this week? So if you saw those couple of cards that flew out while shuffling, it happens a lot with this group. Whenever that happens, I feel like it's our spiritual team like making sure that we don't miss the cards. So we have two that came out. Let's start here and then we'll dive a little deeper into the reading for the week. Okay, so the first card of that two. Okay, Four of Wands. Ooh, and the Queen of Wands. Beautiful. So Four of Wands, this energy is all about new creation. It's also about celebrating how far you've come. Four of Wands asks you to really pause and check in and celebrate yourself, especially if you've been here and you've been doing the guidance from the past couple weeks, all that shadow work, everything that has been coming up lately. This week, your team is like, oh my goodness, pause, 10,000 high fives. You're doing an amazing job. We want you to see that too. You have done the work now to become Queen of Wands. Regardless of gender identification, Queen of Wands is all about stepping into your fullest power, but from a place of presence and groundedness and connection and patience and trust. Yeah, so it feels like this week you're getting a huge round of applause. And with it too, you're being reminded of your power. Just because you've done all this work doesn't mean you're weak. It actually makes you stronger. Just because you've had things to work on doesn't make you a bad person or mean that you're failing or falling behind. No, you are aware enough to take action on those things. And your team is saying, we are so proud of you. Now, even if this is your first time here and you have no idea what I'm talking about in the past couple weeks, or you did watch those videos, but you didn't really quite get to the work, this still applies to you. Your team is saying, no matter what is going on in life, we are proud of you. We want you to be proud of you too. Because when you come into that energy of gratitude and pride and celebration of self, that's when you step into Queen of Wands energy. That's when you step into that royalty of, wow, I really do deserve to be here. This is my birthright to be the ruler of my own kingdom. And I can do that through trusting that I'm in the right place, practicing groundedness and presence each day to make sure that I'm in alignment with my truest, highest self. And then operating from a place of leadership because this is my life. Yeah? Okay. I feel this energy. I feel like we need a theme song this week. So please come up with a theme song for yourself that you love and play it every morning or anytime you need a little bit of a pumped up energy to just get that energy flowing and get you into that royalty, get you into that really beautiful state of self-worth and self-trust and self-love and confidence. And even if you don't feel confident, even if there is still some fear there, it's like, but I got this. Yeah. A lot of, what's the word? Just Yeah, like that type of energy. I don't know what word there is for that, but that's what the energy is this week. And make sure you're taking time to celebrate how far you've come. You might like to do that by writing down all your accomplishments, everything you're proud of. This includes the big things, the tangible things, but this also includes, hey, I'm really proud of myself how I handled that conversation yesterday. Hey, I got out of bed today. That's a huge win. I did the workout that I said I was going to do last week. I did it today. I'm watching this tarot video and trying to understand how to better my own connection to myself and my spiritual team and live in my version of alignment. A plus, right? Like write that list down so you can really see how much there is to be proud of yourself for. Okay? Awesome. Okay, what else do we need to know this week? Okay, 3 cards. Are you together? Are you together? Nope, separate. So 3 cards, 3 separate messages. Okie dokie. So first one, gosh, a lot of beautiful queen energy this week. Royalty, divine feminine, Queen of Pentacles. This is the card of like abundance of all forms, financial abundance, as well as, this sounds weird, but like mental abundance, your logic, your ideas, your forward movement, whatever it may be for you. Queen of Pentacles says, hey, trust yourself this week. And while I'm always a believer in follow the heart and the third eye space over the head, this week your brain is likely going to be really active. It's working in conjunction with your third eye. So I want you listening to your ideas, letting your more strategic self come up. They're saying the balance of the masculine and feminine. So Queen of Pentacles, especially since you have Queen of Wands, 2 queens, right? Divine feminine energy. With that Pentacles energy, there's a second meaning to this that I'm going to get to in a moment. But how this is coming through this week is like that structure, that that kind of thinking brain energy, which usually is represented in the divine masculine, that beautiful balance of that, the power of the brain and of the mind, combined with the intuitive connection of the divine feminine, of the heart. Yeah, so kind of fusing the two together and letting yourself be really a yin yang, right? This really lovely balance of feeling as well as thinking, letting the ideas come in and then, letting your passion drive them, or whatever it may mean to you. Second meaning, or I should say, in addition to all of that, Queen of Pentacles is all about nature connection. So making sure that you are taking time this week to connect to the world around you, to, maybe stop and smell the roses, for lack of a better way of putting that. Notice the animals around you. Is there a bird flying by? Maybe ask for a sign through nature, through an animal, through, a color flower, a certain type of tree, something like that. Queen of Pentacles says, again, abundance of all forms. That also includes connection, but you're being encouraged this week to kind of create that connection for yourself. So especially if you are feeling disconnected, or if you are feeling too much overwhelm in the mind, too much activity in the brain, bring yourself back to that groundedness, to that holistic abundance presence through nature connection. Okay? Beautiful. Now, because you have 2 queens, again, divine feminine energy is ruling this week, but also they're just saying, like, don't forget you are the ruler of this kingdom. It might feel this week that there is a really loud inner critic, or people are telling you what to do, or everyone needs something from you, or whatever it may be, like just feeling kind of pulled, like you're not on your throne, getting pulled out of your power. You are the ruler of your kingdom. You are the queen. So I want you to take your seat on your throne, put on your crown, and not be afraid to do what you need to do to make your kingdom what feels right for you. You first, and then everyone else, but you come first. And you have not only the authority and the ability, but also they keep giving me the word birthright. Like, it is your birthright to do that. It's your life. You don't owe anyone anything. It's for you. Yeah? Okay. Next card here, Two of Wands. Beautiful. So Two of Wands, this card is all about getting clear on what you want. So while you're in this energy of the Queen and celebrating how far you've come with Four of Wands, Two of Wands says, hey, make sure you actually know where you're going, right? In this card, there's two hands holding up a globe, as if this person is saying, I know I want to travel, but where do I want to go? Right? I have to have a destination, at least the first one, to embark on my journey. I could probably just start wandering and walking, but it's not going to be very intentional, right? And even if you did just start wandering and walking, that would be the intention. It's like, I want to wander. That in and of itself is a decision. But they're saying this week, like, decide where you want to go. Create that clarity in the mind. Again, working with that Queen of Pentacles energy, connection, abundance. You have what you need. And that brain power of Pentacles to decide, okay, what do I want? What do I want? And this isn't so much tangible, like items that you want, but it's more what you want life to look like. Maybe a job, maybe how you want your relationships to feel. Maybe I'm finally ready to open my heart to love, to in a romantic relationship, to really specifics like that I have a business and I want X, Y, Z, kind of, again, coming in with that Queen of Pentacles energy, using the power of the mind to clarify very clearly what it is you want. Now, with this card, Two of Wands is not asking you, to take action this week. There's no urgency to move. There's just the guidance to clarify. What I love about that is you don't have to stress about it. And there doesn't have to be so much pressure in this act of deciding what you want, because it's not like, okay, decide, go do it. It's very much about decide, and hey, if you change your mind tomorrow, you can go back and shift it. This might be a bit of a malleable process this week, but you must be clarifying from a place of, this is my kingdom. I've already done so much, so I deserve to do more and more of what I want. This is what I want. That's what Two of Wands is asking you to do. You don't have to take action on it yet. You just have to decide what it is. All right? And then finally, our last card, the Moon. Beautiful. So the Moon card, a few things with this card. The first thing is fear. Sometimes with the Moon card, it represents kind of the fear of the unknown. And how that's coming up this week is kind of like, well, I know what I want, but how am I going to do it? I don't know. It's not for you to know right now. It's just about clarifying the desire. The unknown, the far side of the moon, the things we can't see, it's okay that we can't see them. Universe isn't asking us to figure it out. They're not asking us even to go over there. They're just like, what do you actually want? Right? So don't let the fear of the unknown stop you from having the desire, because the desire and the clarity around that desire is what's going to start the manifestation for the clarity of the how to start coming to be. Right? So right now, this is just about, what do you want? And don't be afraid to want it. Also, that sentence, don't be afraid to want it. Humans, we're so scared to want because we're so scared of disappointment, or we're so scared that we might fail and not make it happen. And then what is everyone else going to think, right? Life changes, it moves, paths change, but not ever trying for what you want, you're ensuring your failure. You're ensuring that you're not going to get it, right? So you are safe to want it. You do not need to fear that. Finally, with the Moon, your team is kind of like, don't waste this week. The Moon card is also about phases, changing of phases. So let's start with the more high frequency message. You are in a new phase right now. You're like, I'm going from princess to queen, right? I'm going from prince to king. I am going from peasant to royalty. I'm in a new phase. I freaking got this. I'm still scared, but I'm not going to let that stop me anymore. This is what I want. I have no idea how I'm going to get it. That's okay. I still deserve to want it, and I still deserve to live a life that I feel proud of and that I enjoy living. Yeah. You're in this phase now. This is the way the energy is moving. The old you that questioned, do I get to have this? No more. This is your new phase. I am royalty, therefore I deserve everything I want, and it is my birthright. I've always been royalty. I'm just only really recognizing it now, and I'm not going back. Part 2 of the moon of this message was kind of like, don't waste this week, right? They said that. The energy is really on your side this week. It is a phase, right? And energy does move in waves and in phases. I don't know what the energy is going to be like next week. We will check in next Monday and see. But they kind of are telling you, like, do this work now, because you might not feel as inspired to do it next week, and we don't want you to waste it. Not that it's wasted. I don't really like that word, but we don't want you to miss the opportunity to be in this magical, powerful energy of not only clarity and connection, but also powerful co-creation, manifestation. Yeah. So please do it this week, because they're like, the energy is on your side and it's going to be working with you. Yeah. Cool. Okay, maybe our guided meditation on Thursday then is going to be something about this. Make sure to check back in. That can be a great little midweek check-in, like, embracing your royalty and your self-worth. So we will, I'll make a note to have our guided meditation on Thursday be about that. Okay. Awesome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I am so proud of all of you, and I can't wait to see how this all unfolds for you. Please feel free to share in the comments, maybe, what it is that you have clarified, or like how you are going to step into that royal self, that queen self. That would be so wonderful to see in the comments. If you feel called to donate to my PayPal love jar, I would be so, so grateful. Those donations help me to show up with energy for you every single week. So thank you so much in advance for those. If you would like to purchase the Four Noble Tarot deck, I will leave the link to do so in the description box below. If you're in the US, I offer free carbon neutral shipping, but I do ship internationally as well. I just ask that you shop via Etsy. I will leave both of those links down there. So I can't wait to connect with you on Thursday for your Reiki Charge guided meditation. Again, we'll make sure that it supports our reading this week to kind of keep the energy moving. And I look forward to connecting again with you on Monday, sending so much love and light your way, and I will see you again soon.